Shaylee Smith, another midfielder out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. She's got 16 points, leading the Lopes, 14 of those are goals. And lastly, 31, Paige DeVries, attacker out of Bonnie Lake, Washington, 11 goals, 2 assists. In the cage for Lopes, you've got Maggie Pajerkis, number 7, out of Oak Park, California. With an impressive 65 saves against 126 shots, 52% save percentage. Game set to start here in a couple of minutes. Lopes have a tall task today, taking on the undefeated Dominican Penguins. This is the Penguins' debut season, and they've started with a bang. They came into this weekend 6-0. One of those was the forfeit against San Jose State, but if you look at those other 5 games they played, they've outscored their opponents 93-26. If you look at that on an average per game, they're scoring 19 points per game and they're only allowing 5. In fact, the first time the Penguins were tested were this Sunday afternoon when they played Westminster Griffins. It's a fantastic game. Real barn burner. If you didn't watch that, go back and watch it on our channel. That game went in overtime. Lopes came back from a 6-point deficit for the win. And really just an outstanding game. But that's really the first time the Lopes have found themselves on their heels. Otherwise, this team's just been outstanding. They've got a lot of firepower. They're led by head coach Joseph Manna and his assistant coach Victoria Tucci. Manna really likes Brooke Vaffy. It's number 9 for the Gwens, attacker out of San Diego. Leads the Penguins with 29 points coming into this weekend. And also another unselfish player, 15 goals, 14 assists. In the midfield, you got Morgan Newkirk. She's leading the WWLL in points per game. She's an Adrenaline All-American. And on the defense, Morgan Dougherty. Coach Manna calls her a cost turnover machine. Draws up. No possession yet, but Lopes getting the first possession for the game tonight. It's the warmest evening we've had so far. It's been pretty cold these last couple weeks in Phoenix, but it's about 75 degrees out. Beautiful weather. Wow, fast break and quick opening goal there for Lopes. Number 13, Shaylee Smith, one of those star players I was just talking about. First points on the board here today. Right back, they've got the possession here. A little bit of a loose ball, get pressure out D there from the Lopes. Top of the 8. Penguins, nice pass off. Great look there. Nice shot, just a little to the right of the net. They got another shot, another goal. Beautiful goal there for the Penguins. See number 9 there, Brooke Coffey, throws an assist over to Olivia Johnson, midfielder out of Saco, Washington. So quick response from the Twins, and we're all knotted up here. 14:37 to go in the first quarter. They did well on the draw possessions yesterday against Westminster, controlling about 2/3 of them. So far, they're 2 out of 3 here. And push, reset things, reposition out at the top of the 12. Opportunity here. Good defense from Dominican. Bounce shot. Penguins chase it, so they get back up and get possession back. Ball movement. Oh, had a great look in front of the cage, but pass just a little high. Passes out, so GCU is going to get the ball back. There. This is something GCU's got to watch this game. They really have to keep this ball control in the midfield. We're going to have to execute pretty much flawlessly tonight if they want to have a chance taking out this undefeated Dominican team. There it is down, look out. Let's get the ground ball. Check from Dominican. A great defensive play. Almost got that cause turnover, but Penguins recover. Another trail check. Some great defensive play early on here for both sides. Another high pass. Penguins setting up a play. Really spreading out here, spreading out the defense. Nice crash there for the Lopes. Great give and go. Foul, I think that was a shooting space. Brooke Coffey, free position here. I think that assist earlier was actually Sienna Fairbanks. That looks like that's Brooke Coffey. Great save by GCU. GCU in transition. Really powerful when the players can switch back and forth, left and right seamlessly. You can see why they can protect their stick better. Dominican set up again. You can see they operate well outside the 12 here. Dominican with another free position shot opportunity. There it is, Sienna Fairbanks with the free position goal and a nice little celebratory dance after. Penguins now on top, 2-1. Fairbanks with an assist and a goal early in this game. Starting to find a stride here. Another draw control over to Fairbanks. Some cutters inside, but so far this GCU defense sliding well, matching the Penguins stride for stride. Setting a little pick there. Leading picks are allowed in the game as long as you get the player time and space. Basically means you can't do line picks, but you can do leading picks. So, little whistle there. Good call. That shot broken up. Great defensive play. Clear, just a little off the mark. See if Lopes can hold on to this. Penguins get that ground ball. We see a lot of patience from the attack on the Penguins here. Fairbanks out of penalty box for restart play. Not able to complete that pass. It see just that little bit of stick on the goalie. Makes that pass come up a little short. GCU recovers, but not able to complete this clear. So far, most of these ground balls early in this game seem to be going Dominican's way. Inside. Good response from the defense, stopping that crease roll. And you got the double team. Another knockdown there. Wolves doing everything they can to stop this. But there it is. What a beautiful goal for the Penguins. It's Macy Wood, midfielder out of Kaysville, Utah. You have to applaud the effort there from GCU on the defensive side. But Dominican just kept making clean passes, kept the defense on their toes, and eventually got away into the back of the net. Squad in full effect again. You heard them Sunday, they're loud. So Olivia Johnson can restart play here for the Penguins. Really impressed with how wide the attack plays here for Dominican. Do a lot of the local high school games here. You see the attacks really operating right at the 12, even just inside sometimes. Have an opportunity. Use the blue line for the restraining line here. Using the red lines for pretty much everything else. Looks like we've got a timeout. So far, GCU hanging on here. Looking really good on that opening possession. I've not been able to capitalize on these ground balls, and last couple of transitions weren't successful. But if they can keep this score close going into the second half, they should have a shot. starts. Dominican on the attack again. Looking to drive. Great pickoff there by GCU. Getting that turnover. Can't quite make out the jersey. That looks like it's 13. Shaylee Smith again. Coming out with a big turnover here for the Lopes. Down here is Zylstra. We'll get this free position shot for GCU. Great crash. She loses the ball. You see the two defenders there from Dominican just come in and break up that free position. They're going to reset this free position. They're going to move in one hash social. Which I think it's the same way. And they break up the shot again. So nice defensive stop for the Penguins. Now ground ball. Great scoop there. Broken up, a great drive there for 99. That's America Vizcaino. Oh, great shot. Take a look at that again. Apologies. Olivia Johnson gets her second goal. Just kind of a sidearm, almost a Twizzler. Start there with GCU. Awards possession over to Dominican. Nice flick. Shot wide left. The end of the first quarter. So, perhaps not surprising, Dominican with the lead, but Lopes definitely keeping this game within earshot. They've got a chance here. They can continue to do well on the draw possession, get some ground balls, cause turnovers. Of course, when you get those free position shots on goal, you got to convert those. quarters. We'll be back on the field here in just under a minute. Beautiful spin move there. Saw this in the Westminster game as well. Just really clean passes for the most part from Dominican. Not too often that you see a pass off the mark or a miscatch. Maybe trying to get a bounce shot there. Just a little short. Goes off the back. England's back it up. America to stand up, bringing this one in. Up there, Shirley Smith. Definitely playing at the level she needs to keep her team in this game today. England's getting it back though. Interesting, these back and forth transitions tend to tire teams out, but if you look at the benches, both these teams are pretty stacked, so they put a lot of fresh legs in. The advantage both these teams had when playing Westminster, pretty small numbers on that squad. They were able to kind of outrun them a little bit in the second half. Just watch, goes right, beautiful execution there. Shot goal, Dominican. 23, Morgan Newkirk. Players coach Mata said he is expecting great things from this weekend. For this possession. Steal a slip on the field. We saw that yesterday too. A couple players slipping yesterday.
Lopes yet. Just back and forth there. Penguins have this possession. Nice, great look there to Fairbanks, but she's not able to reel that one in. And ball looked like it was going to Lopes. There it is. Now GCU back in transition, almost lost it, but recovery. Slip. Interesting to see if that plays a factor in this game as the game goes on. A lot of turf fields here in Arizona, but GCU is one of the natural grass fields. Personally, I prefer the natural grass. Great look. Oh, right off the left post. Nice idea there for GCU. Some of the sticks pretty close to the head there. I'm surprised we didn't get a whistle, but looks like we kind of got a late whistle. 31, Paige DeVries. She's one of GCU's top shooters. See what she does here. Oh, great save by the goalie. Do that there on Wilson. Those low shots, usually a weak spot, but Wilson comes in with a crazy 72% save percentage. It's just unheard of in this game. Typically, if you're over 50%, you're pretty happy with that. You don't see too many goalies even breaking into the 60s, so 70s is just unreal. Idea. Saw Fairbanks draw the defender away. Tried to set it up, just couldn't quite execute on the pass. Here's America Viscano. High pass. GCU taking advantage, gets the interception. Nice clear. Great hand switches, great passes. Not something we haven't seen from GCU. They've been running the ball upfield, but there they passed it and having a lot more success. That pop pass doesn't connect. A little miscommunication looked like there. 2-on-1, but now Dominican gets that ground ball. America Viscano chases after, keeps it from going out of bounds, keeps it in play. Wilson with a big clear. Wow, she saw this. From the goalie. She spotted Olivia Johnson all the way across the field, and she just chucked that ball
Give a one-on-one opportunity. That's a hat trick for Olivia Johnson. I'm pretty sure that counts as an assist for Aaron Wilson. Pretty cool when a goalie can get an assist, huh? So 7:27 to play here. Dominican starting to pull away here, 6-1. See if GCU can respond. They're going to have to get some scores here. Johnson gets that drop control. Over to Macy Wood. Now working at the top of the fan. See Dominican again, just working wide outside the 12, passing it around, very patient attack, waiting for their opportunities. Nice two-man team against Fairbanks, but not having it. She spots number 11, Gilly Mason. And Fairbanks gets the assist. So the Dominican really starting to spread this ball around. 4 or 5 different score getters early in this first half. And really seem to be getting on the groove here. So Johnson goes down and gets a whistle. Over to Brooke Coffey. Pass to America Casino is led by the first defense. And they get the cause turnover. Looks like we're going to get a yellow card here. It's going to go against Sylvia Dennison, number 1. This is a big opportunity for GCU. They're going to have a player up advantage for the next 2 minutes. They're really going to need to control this ball. Try to find a way to get a goal. Maybe 2. Pass was just knocked down on the restart. And Penguins have just been relentless on these ground balls. See if the Penguins try to get a shot out here or just try to hold this ball and run the penalty out. See the triple team gets broken up. Not sure that was a great idea by the Penguins to take that shot rather than just hold that ball. But they do get possession back. Coffee. She's got a triple team, so she's going to dump it back to Johnson. Nice trick from the GCU defense. Just trying to block the vision and give their goalie a chance. And
I think, is in the cage for GCU. Great save. But here again, just not able to keep possession.
Spin shot.
Got a timeout. That goal was Brielle Rapsis, number 14. Tackler from West Caldwell, New Jersey. Just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. And
other than a quick early goal right at the start for the Lopes, this has been Dominican in control the entire time. In case you're wondering, no, that is not the chirps of the Arizona Spring Birds I was referring to earlier. That is the Penguins rallying cries to a great huddle.
Seem to have come up with quite a number of quips, if you will, that I'm sure will become long-standing tradition for that program. Draws up. And a quick control for Penguins, looking for the fast break. Whistle just before the shot. I think she's going to get a free position shot, just like she was supposed. Right at the top center hash, it's going to be Morgan Doherty. Normally plays defense here on attack.
Doherty on the top left corner.
Free position there.
Doherty.
Starting to win this draw with ease. As we approach halftime here, Coach Ramirez for GCU is just going to have to find a way to keep this team motivated. Still got a full half of lacrosse to play. breaking through defenders. Shot. Looked like Jerka's got a stick on that. Nice save. Another great save by Maggie. May have hit the bottom left post. It's hard to tell. Here's Brooke Coffee. She's got an opening. She finds the right side of the cage. Beautiful goal there. Brooke Coffee. Dominican really looking strong now. On track to hit their average that I talked about earlier. 19 points per game, holding their opponents to just 5. That's going to go to GCU. Great save there by Wilson. Great ball movement, great shot, goal, over there for Brooke Coffee. Assist from 23, Morgan Newkirk. GCU gets this ball control. Seems to take time to settle out this offense. Look for football. Looks like they'll settle it out. Oh, that was almost executed. That would have probably been a great shot on goal. Not quite able to complete that pass, but attempts. Abigail Lewis in the forest. She gets a shot. That's fine. Off that side. Really access for that. She gets to bring this back in for the Lopes. Beautiful clear for Maggie. Bill, but not able to beat the buzzer. So that's going to do it for the first half here. Penguins up 11-1 over GCU. We're doing the WWLL championships out in San Diego here in April. We've got the reigning WWLL champs here in town as well. It's the ASU Sun Devils. Unfortunately, we don't get a chance to see the Penguins take on the Sun Devils, but I imagine we'll see that matchup come in the WWLL playoffs, and that will definitely be one to watch. We're going to take a short break here. Looks like we're only going to take a 5-minute half. Normally it's 10. But we'll see you back on the other side. I'm going to pass the mic over to my fellow commentator, Alex Smith, and she's going to take you home on the rest of this game. Thanks so much. See you on the other side.
to even in this half. Thank you, Chris, for taking care of this first half for me. You know, those 9 to 5s really get you sometimes when you're trying to make it out to these lacrosse games that are about 5 p.m. We're going to get started here for the second half of this GCU Dominican game. Looks as though Dominican has changed their goalie for this second half. We're going to have a turnover down here. I did miss the call. Did just so happen to miss the call. It's going to be a turnover. Ball's going to be with GCU here. Ball's down. Dominican's able to come back up with this ball. It's a 2v2. We've seen them able to capitalize on some of those plays in their game on Sunday. But it looks like they're just going to take their time here. They don't have the shot clock. They're playing the club rules. So they have the opportunity to stall if they choose to do so. This field's looking awfully slippery again. Not sure if it's just the grass, the short grass, and it being maybe a little wet, a little moist here, but looks as though some of these players might need to get some new cleats with the amount of slipping that's going on. GCU is able to come up with this ball. They're able to cause a turnover. Looks as though Dominican has put in goalie Kat Chavez, freshman from North Tustin, California. Good clear out to that midfield. Nobody marked up. No GCU's player marked up on that girl right in the middle. It was beautiful clear by Kat. Looks like there was just a little bit of a miscommunication on that pass from the Dominican team. GCU able to let that ball roll out and gain possession of this ball. I would not be surprised if we saw a little bit of a different team for GCU here in the second half. Just a little bit of a different gameplay. I feel as though that's kind of what they had done yesterday, and it did work in their advantage. As though this GCU girl might have just been hit on that lower back. Seems to be okay. They're just going to give her an extra second here. It's going to be a rough timeout. Give her a second to recover before this 8-meter. GCU's ball again. Dominican unable to possess this ball. Coming into the second half, with a running clock, especially, they should be taking care of this ball, trying to, obtain possession and stall if they'd like that, or try some new things that maybe they haven't had an opportunity to do. Playing this GCU attack pretty tight, pretty aggressive. Looks like that's going to be a push. GCU's got to protect these sticks, and that's a great shot by Ava Loeffler. I believe that's an assist from Breland Caffey. It's just a little hole on the top side, or I'm sorry, the bottom side of the arc coming into the top side of the crease there. Able to feed the ball right to the inside and drive it right over the top. Great shot by Ava. Both of these sidelines being very vocal and very upbeat today. It's always exciting to see when they've got, you know, enough players on the sidelines to kind of field two teams and have those fresh pair of legs. Dominican coming up with this ball. GCU really working to try and get this back. Dominican wants to get this running clock back, I can imagine. So I'm sure they're looking to drive quick and get these shots off. GCU's picking up a little bit of a turnover. Drop ball on the 8-meter by Dominican here. GCU's got a 3v8 on the attack side when she was driving down. She's got to turn that into a slow break. Dominican really quick to get that defense back. Siegel seeing if she could start anything here for this GCU team from that low to high. Ava looking for another one, and she gets it. Down on that lower half of the right-hand corner. Sorry, left-hand corner for the viewers, right-hand corner for the goalies. Nice little bounce shot across her body. Ava Loeffler. I believe that's her fourth on the day. I'm sorry, it's not her fourth on the day. It is her second on the day. Miscounted. Looking for these butt checks, something that they did in that Westminster game a lot as well. And, you know, we were talking about how sometimes you can get away with it and sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to get away with. You've got to do it in the right area, the right spot. I don't advise looking for the butt check in the initial realms of, you know, trying to get this ball back. I know they're doing whatever they can to make this clock go back into, you know, run time so that they have the ability to stall and not have to worry about any stoppage time for any of the, you know, any fouls that may occur. But these butt checks are not where it's at. You're almost better off trying to get a body positioning, forcing that ball to the sideline, forcing out, or even forcing down to another defender and creating a double team almost immediately, pushing them back up and away from the goal. Looks like Dominican's just trying to get a little bit of something on the inside. Looks like it was a failed pass that almost dribbled into the net. Another failed pass just knocked down by a GCU player. The goalie for GCU, Maggie, is able to clear that ball out to her team and get them down the field, but it looks like Dominican might be able to get this ball back. GCU is able to come up with the ground ball. I'm going to take it to X. Try to move around a little bit, looking for that one pass inside. That's a great feed to a shot Taylor. So Paige DeVries for the shot. Beautiful play by GCU. And absolutely, like I've been saying, every single game there's more than enough time for GCU to catch up here. I'll be interested to see if Dominican decides to change up goalie situations or even some defensive situations. I'm sure they're trying out some new players, some freshmen, still trying to figure out where they want to place them on the field here. I expect to be seeing some changes kind of throughout this second half, even if it isn't until the fourth quarter. Olivia Johnson with this draw, definitely very, very strong draw contender here. She was able to come up with a lot of the draws in the Westminster game as well. And it looks like Dominican's got a lot of the stick changes that they were still playing with in the Westminster game. Again, with those draw sticks specifically made for the draw, and then these girls have attack, or what is considered an attack stick for when they, bring it down the field and they kind of turn into that midfield position. Every team's got a little bit of a different strategy. Oh, that's a big hit. That's a great shot by Sienna Fairbanks around the crease, able to break through that defender, not dropping a shoulder or not making any sort of body contact to the point of where it could have been called a charge, or even on the defender just pushing her arms out and getting that push, putting Fairbanks on the 8-meter. Great wraparound shot by Fairbanks as well, just getting to the other side of the goalie. The goalie really probably not expecting that stick to go all the way across her body and through. Every team we've seen this weekend has had a different strategy on this draw. We saw Westminster with the Fogo, especially in that second half, and it started to work for them really well. We see Dominican here with the draw stick. We've got the draw taker using a specific stick, likely strung in a certain way, and then finding one of her teammates on the defensive end to take that stick off for her and switch it up. And in some cases like this, they get stuck with that draw stick and they just have to kind of play through with what they've got. GCU making a run down this field, trying to make space. Trying to find the open opportunities that they can get. Dominican playing a heavy defense far out, really trying to provide as much pressure out on them as possible, seeing if they can cause a turnover just by, giving them something a little bit different. This doesn't look like it's going to be a card situation, but it does look like it was a bit, the refs considered it to be a bit of aggressive, so I think it's going to be a push or a stick in the sphere on Fairbanks there. There's a cut and it's inside. Great save. Dominican just trying to get that ball out, trying to move it. Unable to get it with the 3 GCU, attackers, just trying to redefend that ball. Getting their sticks up, did everything right, were able to knock that ball down and move out of the way. Got some great fade-off shot by Riley Siegel. Wonder if she has any basketball background, because we all know that some of these girls come from different sports and try out lacrosse and then they end up sticking with the game and they're able to utilize some of their skills from basketball or soccer and, put it onto that field. So Riley Siegel looking like she might have played a little bit of basketball at some point in her day. GCU's on a bit of a run here. See what Dominican decides to do with it. Looks like they're definitely trying to put some height on this draw control and make sure that they've got the advantage, especially with Olivia Johnson on this draw. Johnson able to get this ball and move it real quick. Over to Morgan Newkirk. Newkirk looking right in the middle, finds a great opportunity, and GCU is able to crash down on it quick. A little bit of a missed pass, and GCU is able to come up with that ground ball. Again, beautiful transition work, beautiful passing and throwing. GCU seems very, calm, cool, and collected right now, being down 7. They've got another entire quarter to play. Looked like Breland Caffrey looking for that shot and wasn't able to get it. Great save by Kat Chavez. Dominican getting this ball down. Looking for a little bit of a slowdown, a little bit of a stall, trying maybe a new play, trying out some new players, maybe even down on that offensive end. Brooke Coffey looking for that. She was looking for a shot there and passed it off. Was trying to set a pick, and I don't think her teammate realized. There's Morgan Newkirk. One of the top shooters of the day here. Her and Olivia Johnson this entire weekend really on top of their goal scoring. GCU ball. This could be an early entry on Dominican here. Catherine Taylor looking for another look here. A little bit of an overthrow by Shaylee Smith. So we're low attacker there. GCU gonna add some pressure, see if they can try and get this ball back. Dominican looking just to switch these fields and utilize their opportunities. Great clear out to that midfield. Kat. Got plenty of time here. Really wanting to find the good path to get down the field. It may take a little bit longer, but honestly, it's not going to fault them whatsoever. GCU playing a really good midfield redefend, doing whatever they can to try and get this ball back. Trying to play some high pressure defense out here too. That's a great shot Great look by Olivia Johnson. Just a quick little catch shot. Goalie might have gotten a little piece of that ball and was able to have it just go right to the outside of the goal. Dominican closest to the end line there, so they're able to come up with that ball. Newkirk looking for something in the middle, but there's 3 GCU girls all just close enough in surroundings to get a piece of the ball, knock it down. Beautiful clear from Maggie out to Shaylee Smith. GCU looking to come up with this ball. That's a great check from GCU, doing whatever they can. Olivia Johnson able to just come up with it right after a bounce, hitting the ground. And that's a great shot. Great shot by Brooke Vaffey. Had the whole field to herself. A little bit of a 1v1 with the GCU defenders, but was able to break through it quite easily. It's a hat trick for Brooke Vaffey. Got 30 seconds left in this quarter. I feel like this has been a good fight for both teams in this quarter. Looks like we're going to bring this back. Dominican was looking for potentially one more goal. Looks like it's still going to be GCU's ball. It's going to be the end of the third. We're going to have a quick 2-minute break here going into the fourth. GCU just needs to keep shooting. Keep attacking that goal as much as they possibly can. They'll see more opportunities. They'll definitely see it, reflecting on the scoreboard as well. Dominican, I think all Dominican needs to do is just have a little bit more control of this ball. They're just having these little silly passes, little silly drops, and it's able to give GCU some opportunities that they likely could have held from. GCU, on the other hand, also should be being smarter about some of their passes, like we talked about last night with the GCU Westminster game. Everybody just needs to take a big, deep breath and just take a few extra seconds in between their catch-pass succession.
Come back as well for 47 seconds here before I get back on the camera. I think, Ali, that's got to be a victory in a sense for GCU. They actually won that quarter.
Yeah.
Extra 3 over, after just getting dominated in the first half.
I was going to say, I was thinking that towards the end of that quarter as well. Just having that little, they won it by a goal.
I think 4-3, yeah.
Yeah, so giving them that just slight opportunity makes a huge difference. They're taking advantage of these little mistakes that Dominican is making, and obviously everyone on this field's got something to fix. I feel like you never have a game where everything's perfect.
Definitely.
Wouldn't be that interesting of a game, to be quite honest.
So if you're looking for positives on the film, watch the third quarter.
Absolutely. Well fought, hard fought quarter by both teams. staying with their lineup that they've got out there. Doesn't look like they made many changes, so I'll be interested to see how this goes for the fourth quarter. GCU doing the same. Being quick to get on. Olivia Johnson there in the middle. I think this is a great idea, great play. Pull those attackers up. Really make them work. Make Dominican work to move this ball. GCU's been doing a great job at forcing these passes, forcing some of the errors that Dominican is making as well. Just applying little pressures like that. Shaylee Smith looking for that little check, just a little bit of body defense, and was able to get this ball back. Quite see that call, but I have a feeling it was either a horizontal stick in the hip or something along the lines of kind of a low stick and potentially some detaining. So GCU had that ball up at the 12. She was looking for the shot and wasn't able to get it. Goalie came out for Dominican, slipped. GCU was seeing if they could kind of take that opportunity to sneak one more in. Just playing a big ground ball game here in the first 2 minutes. It's going to be GCU ball. When teams get tired, you often see them just, making these small mistakes, small errors on the field where it's just like a little bit of a low pass or not getting, as low as they possibly could on these ground balls. But it's so important that they maintain just those back to basic movements and little things to make sure that they're able to capitalize where other teams might lack in these ending times, these last quarters, the last 15 minutes that you've got in this game. It'll make a huge difference no matter what the score is, whether it's 20-0 or it's 5-15. That's a great shot from Shaylee Smith. Her team didn't even know if that went in. It was so smooth, so quick, right in the goalie's 5-hole. Shaylee Smith able to just get that over the shoulder of her defender. Great eye and a great shot. It's little opportunities like those that can change the momentum of a game. Off to get that ball, pick it up, and likely drive it down here so that they can get a running clock. I would not be surprised. That's a great save by Maggie. Over on the GCU side, this is going to be GCU ball. Potentially a little bit of I think it was a cover. GCU's looking to really win this half. Mercedes Hugh down there with that recovery from the shot. Dominican's goalie looking to see if she could be the closest to the line. Mercedes was back far enough. GCU is able to maintain this ball. Mercedes looking for a shot again, wasn't able to get it. Maybe 2 more steps to the inside of that 8, and she would have a little bit of a better angle. clearly looking to either create a lane for herself or see if she can help feed in a teammate. Looks like they're going to do a little bit of an on-ball pick, a little bit of a switch up. Just outside of the 12 meters, so she's going to set up out on the 12, looking for that one little cutter on the inside. Wasn't able to get that catch. And it looks like this is going to be Dominican's ball. I think the refs need to be a little bit louder with these whistles down on the field. It seems as though we're getting delayed just solely based on just hearing the whistle and realizing, hey, we need to stop, we need to address this foul, and then we can go. Dominican looking to see if they can set something up here. GCU applying the pressure, seeing if they can capitalize on some of these longer pass opportunities, see if they can get a stick in and just divert that pass just even a little bit, see if they can get an interception. Ball to the inside. Missed pass. Almost could have been a little scary for goalie there. If that had taken a wrong bounce, very well could have gone into the goal. I feel like that's happened more than once this entire weekend. Twice, just in the second half. Looks like there was a crease violation on Dominican, so it's going to be GCU ball. GCU should be looking for any sort of pass that they can get off in the middle here. We were talking about how that ball moves quicker than feet do. A bit of a misread pass. It's going to be touched by Dominican last. An unlucky ground ball. GCU is going to recover, hopefully. Looks like another just miscued pass. Dominican's able to come up with the ball. We're going to get a timeout from Dominican here. Likely going to want to try and figure out what's going on, what they want to set up in these last remaining minutes of the fourth quarter. GCU still has the advantage in this half and is winning this half. And if they're able to keep Dominican to 15, they will win this half, which honestly is a big deal, big change, and honestly can be seen as a win in a lot of coaches' eyes.
Yeah, most definitely. I think it's almost like two different teams. If you look at how the Lopes started on the opening possession, really solid, and then the Penguins really just kind of took over from there in that first half. But GCU kind of came out and seems motivated, made a lot of great adjustments at halftime, and I don't know if it'll be enough to win this game, but there's a lot of positives in that for sure.
It's absolutely a breath of fresh air in the second half for them. I don't know if Tracy's down there giving them some sort of yoga meditation before the second half, but they seem to be very calm, cool, and collected, which is nice to see as opposed to yesterday when they seemed, both teams seemed a little bit frantic for just a moment, and then they were able to settle in and kind of figure out what they needed to do. Dominican's going to start up with the ball here. Looks like they were able to make the adjustment. They had defender Morgan Doherty up in that attack side, holding back one of Dominican's midfielders. So with the start from the timeout, they're able to make that adjustment. So they moved, I believe it was Olivia Johnson who was behind the line initially. They were able to get her up and move Doherty back behind the restraining line. Sydney Gunnarsson got pressured back behind the restraining line there and allowed for GCU to add a few more players on her. I don't think she was expecting it. I don't think she realized where she was. Dominican looking to just kind of slow break this ball or find the best opportunity that they possibly can out here on this field. There's a good opportunity. All in her right hand, though. If she had switched over to her left, she would have had a little bit more of an opportunity. That was Taylor Pieri, our shooter that got that last shot in the double overtime of the Westminster game. She had a right-handed shot, tried to bounce it, just bounced over the top of that goal, tipped off the goalie stick. GCU able to get this clear, have a successful clear.
You don't have to do the forward ball, you can do it after if you don't have time. But I can show you how to set that up for future ones if you want to do it ahead. But it won't stop you from doing that. Okay. Hey, good luck, man. I'll be watching this in a minute this thing. Okay.
GCU looking for something. Dominican able to come up with that pass, just a quick interception from Doherty. Fairbanks going from midfield down to goal from Doherty. It's not going to be an assist, but Fairbanks really looking to just drive all the way down, potentially really looking to get that running clock yet again. Seems as though that's been Dominican's goal this half, is just to keep possession of the running clock.
Look at the hat trick for those two.
Looks like Dominican's utilizing Doherty here on the circle as well, which is what they've been doing most of the weekend. She's noted as a defender, and I wonder if they will kind of switch her in as a midfielder here and there. She's definitely an all-around player. Olivia Johnson with that draw control. Easy money for her these days. Fairbanks looking for another one. Unable to get it, decides to pull the ball out. Great decision. No need to force anything right now. No need to rush it. They're in a really good position, and I wouldn't be surprised if they just try and run something new. Maybe even just a little bit more player-led. It seems as though their head coach Mana is allowing them to have a little bit of free roam here. Aggie looking for this clear. Little bobble on that catch, but able to keep that ball. That's going to be an illegal check. She was looking to try and just catch her stick on the outside, and I think just caught her a little too close to the head there. It's a dangerous check. See a few more of those when teams get tired or midfielders get tired. GCU is going to be up a man here for the next 2 minutes or so. It's going to leave about the last minute for full play unless GCU is able to get a shot. Looks like they're going to get an 8-meter. There's going to be another yellow card for Dominican. Dominican's going to be 2-man down. GCU gets this goal, it will release one of Dominican's yellow cards. Not both of them, just one of them. That's a good stick by Doherty. Got a ref down on the field. Looks like he slipped. Got to get some cleats for these refs out here. Turf monsters are out today trying to grab these girls' ankles, as we like to use to joke around, and we like to use to joke around saying the turf monsters are out, you know, grabbing ankles, pulling girls to the ground, and looks like they might be out on this field today as well. We're going to have a timeout for Dominican, probably just to kind of get their heads in the right spot. They are 2-man down right now, so they've got to be wise and strategic about what they're going to do here. GCU having somewhat of an advantage, it's likely you'll see them double teaming and even maybe playing a little bit of a man in the middle, almost similar to a zone or resembling a zone, but likely very, very high pressure. Dominican's going to be back to full strength at about the 50-second mark left in this game. I think it'll be interesting to see if they decide to kind of hold the ball up until that point. Video's looking a little funnier. Our cameraman's making some adjustments due to the lights being turned on and the sun kind of going down behind us here. We've also got a gnarly reflection off the building here with all glass. GCU able to get a stick up and on that ball. Dominican's probably going to get this, potentially going to get this back though. Both slipping on the edge there. Able to just keep it in barely and pushed out of the end line there. GCU's still going to have this ball. Looking to move this ball up the field as quick as possible. Finding the open man in the midfield. Great decision. Ava Loeffler really looking for something, anything in the middle there. That's a great pass. And almost just off the tip of the goalie's stick there. Dominican able to come up with this ball. This is gonna be another card on GCU. Ashley Swearigan. Looked like it was, the ref just thought it might be a little bit too aggressive, like maybe even a little too high, kind of into the sphere of the girl. Dominican's in a really good place right now. They've got a minute left. They're currently still a man down. Their first yellow card was released. Second one should be released here momentarily. Looking to just have a little bit of a slow break up this field with this clear. Looks like another miscommunication on a pass. GCU wide open. Looking for one more opportunity. Great save by Kat Chavez over on Dominican there. Really saving this opportunity for the running clock. GCU is able to come up with that ball again. Looking for one more goal here. One more shot. Olivia Johnson has this ball. Might just move the ball up the field herself. Finds Doherty. Doherty's going to look to see if she can get something. Fairbanks trying to pass that off. GCU really fighting until this last second, doing whatever they can, making every last effort that they possibly could. It was a great game by GCU and by Dominican, and honestly overall just a great 3 games, by 2 games each for these teams, but also with Westminster out here. 3-game rally. It was a great weekend, great week for these games, and honestly I think a great experience for both of these teams, all 3 of these teams. GCU truly fighting until the end of that game. Looks like the final score is going to be 15 for Dominican, 6 GCU.
You have to admire the just the grit from GCU. The whole second half, just fantastic play. And on the other side, you have to wonder, who's going to stop these Penguins, right? Now they're 8-0, and Westminster is going through so far that really put up a
double overtime. Yeah. Double overtime with those guys.
So, definitely hats off to Coach Amanda and the Dominican team. Excited that one of our own here, right out of Tempe, Arizona, Jolie Sligo, is going to be joining that team next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Representing Arizona Lacrosse.
Well, and big congrats to Westminster last night as well with their really good showing. I think they had a great showing this weekend, really proving themselves as a Division II team, and even just as a big competitor, looking to get a little warm, I'm sure, coming out here.
For sure.
And another one of our own going out there, Madeline Bina, who also just won a huge game last night as well, 20-0 with their Higley team. So congrats to them. And to all the high school lacrosse that's going on these weeks, can't wait to see what they have to bring, and hopefully we'll see them out here on these fields sometime soon.
Definitely. Well, thank you to Coach Ramirez and GCU for allowing us to come out these last 3 nights. We've been happy to bring these games to you. Hope you guys have enjoyed them. We'll be back here on the South Mountain Sports Channel next week, next Tuesday and Thursday. We've got more NCAA women's lacrosse coming your way. We've got Stevenson, Farley Dickinson, University of Wisconsin, River Falls, and Western Connecticut. So 4 games, 2 games Tuesday, 2 games Thursday. Be sure to tune in for those. If you're interested in any of our local high school lacrosse, you can check that out on our other YouTube channel, South Mountain Lacrosse. We've actually got a rematch of our championship teams from last year facing off tomorrow, Horizon Huskies against Corona del Sol Aztecs. And the next day will be the Division I rematch between our local teams here, Higley Knights and Notre Dame Prep Saints. So should be some good high school lacrosse there as well. But thank you all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel, share the video. We'd love to get more views for these players and teams. And if you are so inclined, we would definitely appreciate it if you consider making a donation over at southmountainsports.com. We do use all the funds we raise for these live streams to provide scholarships to underserved student athletes here in the Arizona Phoenix metro area. Lacrosse is not yet a sanctioned sport in Arizona, so lacrosse can be quite expensive to play, and we definitely want to try to lower that barrier of entry for as many players as possible, so we appreciate your support. So that'll do it for us tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.